Gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is the one and only Daily Heat Check Smokecast. You already know it's been a minute, but you know we do this because we have so much to give y'all. We apologize for the wait, but without any further restraint, let's get this joint cracking. I am your host, Sir Piffery Goodness. You can find me on Twitter at PiffBeats and on Instagram at PiffBeats. Please do follow and watch the stories because they are so deliciously entertaining. But to the left of me, the best of me, my good sir, King Jones. Talk to the people. Tell them where they can find you.
What's going on, people? This your boy, King Jones. You can find me on Twitter at KingJones_464. It's great to be back. Let's do this big.
Oh, for sure. And to the left of him, the best of him, my good sir, Mr. Mac Amazing. Please talk to the people. Tell them where they can find you.
Yo. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, M.AMAYZN. Holla at your blizzard.
Yeah. So we gonna jump right into this bitch just like this, yo. First off, it's been a pleasure hearing y'all. I hope it's a pleasure for y'all listening to me. I hope I'm sounding as marvelous as I should, because right now we gonna break down these NBA finals and we gonna go down this in retrospective as far as the finals into the conference finals, or you know, we're gonna give it a little recap because right now we didn't get to touch on it the way we wanted to, but let's get it going. So the point to be said is right now, the NBA Finals, if y'all been watching, and I think we took enough time just to really sink our teeth into it, but let me give y'all the crazy shit I was talking. I was saying the Cavs going to win the next 3. I'm talking the Cavs in 7. I'm saying LeBron figured these niggas out. You get what I'm saying? I'm sounding super, super crazy. And the point to be said is the Cavs are now down 3-0 to the Golden State Warriors. Game 4 will be played in Cleveland. I'm not going to say when, because when you hear this might not be then. But the point to be said is that's the current situation. Oh my God, I gotta close my window because I know y'all heard that. But point to be said is, let me know what y'all think right now, man. Cavs, Warriors, part 4. Golden State is up 3-0. Do we see a potential comeback? Do we see a 3-1 going back to Golden State? What do we have right here, gentlemen? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm still rocking with LeBron, but the shit ain't looking too bright on the fucking on the east side of Ohio right now.
I'm gonna let King Jones talk first.
You throwing a prayer up to God or something if you still believe in King James. He can't do it on his own. We done discussed this in the beginning of the conference finals. He was not even supposed to make it this far. LeBron is one of the greatest players we have in this generation.
I don't think. Wait. When you say not supposed to make it this far, I get what you mean as far as
knocked out.
Oh man.
When?
Earlier.
Wait. When? Second round? The second round? That's when it was supposed to happen?
I would say second, but my real thing is first because the Pacers should have stomped on them, point blank. The Pacers was beating their ass. They had them outworked, outmatched, and it was luck that they got past the Pacers. Same thing with Boston, and Boston was doing it without 2 of their All-Stars.
Hey, bro, I'll put it to you like this. Luck is if you're winning each game by 1 or 2 points. That's luck.
Talk dirty.
Yo, LeBron came back each one of these games and he had them by 10 points or better. That's not luck. Bron came and he showed up. It's just a shame that he have a bunch of talented losers on his fucking squad. I'm gonna say it just like that. Right, I had a nice conversation, bro, with someone, and I'm telling them, like, yo, LeBron has a talented squad, but they act like they're ass when they're not. Plain and simple. And then you got a trash-ass coach. Again, you have so many weapons on that squad, and you're not even using them right. How you got a young Steve Kerr on your squad, and you're not even using them how you supposed to?
Wait, I'm gonna put it like this. I'm going to say that he definitely does need help. I'm going to definitely say he's in a very hard position compared to the last 4 years or even 7. Was it a 7th straight final? 8? I don't even know. We losing count. But you get what I'm saying? I'll say this, that the person I blame right now is George Hill. Because if George Hill would have sealed the deal, they would have been looking at a 2-1 situation instead of a 3-0, and then they play another game on the back-to-back to get that evened up before they go back to Oakland. So I honestly blame George Hill. I feel like he's the key reason this didn't go their way, but then at the same time, I don't want to put too much blame on LeBron's teammates because it's only so much they could do. You feel me? You're only as good as you really are. And now when I say that, let's really look at it from this point of view. Let's take LeBron out of the situation, and let's say they're just a regular team in the regular season.
They're not a playoff team. They're not a playoff team.
Not even looking at the playoff team. Let's just look at it like this. What do you really expect to get out of them? J.R. Smith is going, what, I think 3 for freaking 15 in the last 3 games. Rodney Hood, they finally took him off the bench. He's doing something. Kevin Love finally came alive at home. Tristan Thompson is just he's overpaid. We know that already. We discussed that.
Wait, hold on. Before you continue.
Okay, talk to him.
Kevin Love has been showing up all series. 20-10 all series. That's all he's good for now.
I gotta agree with him.
So for the past 3 games, he got 20-3.
Okay.
So, 20-10. So he's been showing up. LeBron's other stars been showing up, but like you said, Ty Lue has been doing a horrible job.
He's a horrible coach. He's a horrible coach.
Wait. I ain't gonna go into horrible coaching because he damn sure got him to the finals 4 times.
LeBron got him
to the finals 4 times because he was only their coach for last year and this year.
But wait, I'll say this though, because in my on the other cast, I think y'all was listening, and when I said as far when I had to break it down where coaching matters, this is a situation, or at least in game 1, that was a situation where coaching matters, because I'm pretty sure everyone's seen the memes where LeBron asked Coach Lue, hey, did we have a timeout? And he said, yeah. Like in that instance, that's where it's like, and I understand why LeBron is mad, because you're expecting your coach to be all right, if JR isn't on this ball, and if George Hill can't freaking hit free throws, at least your coach is observing everything objectively, and he should be able to make those crunch time decisions. So I'm not going to shit on Ty Lue, but he damn sure there's so many people that blame in that situation for dropping the ball.
It is. Yep. It is. It definitely is.
The coach is number 1 to me, then the players.
No, well, in this situation, for that situation right there, yeah, coach is number 1.
Oh, I forgot. And they're still not playing no defense. That's another thing. They're still not
playing defense. Like even in game 3, they played defense. They made it hard. They made Kevin Durant be the only scorer. Besides Kevin Durant, JaVale McGee was the 2nd highest scorer. That's saying something.
They still lost.
But they
still lost. That's what matters.
Clutch defense is not. I mean, it's just not their strong suit. Clutch defense and lockdown defender is just not their strong suit.
Well, guess what? Bro? They had 82 games to get that shit together.
Yeah, but we saw that in October when LeBron was playing full games, 4 quarters, all. You get what I'm saying? Wherever LeBron goes next, bro, they need to alleviate the stress off his plate, man. He needs to be playing 25 minutes, 32 minutes at max. He's, bruh, and it may sound crazy until you hear his age. Bruh, if you hear his age, his stat line, and the numbers, the amount of freaking usage they get out of him per game, bruh, you don't need to be playing that hard at this point in the game. Honestly, he messed. Wait. Let's really look back. He messed up because whatever he did to get Kyrie wanting his own and you get the heck up out and dodge, you gotta blame him for that. Because if he had a Kyrie right now, life would be so much better. Life would be so easy right now, wouldn't it?
No. The reason why I'm gonna say no on this one is because you add a Kyrie, but you lose Kevin Love. That's been shown.
How you gonna lose a Kevin Love?
Yeah,
because Kevin Love doesn't show up. That's what I mean. I don't mean lose him like he get off the team. I mean his performance that he's doing now, the 20-10 he's been doing in these finals, wouldn't beat it. We would get like an 8 and probably a 13 or a 2 and a 5 because he had foul trouble. You remember when they had that, right? Because it was only Kyrie and fucking LeBron James that got him that championship last year. Kyrie and LeBron. That's it. We said Kevin Love didn't show up. He didn't score.
It wasn't Kyrie.
He didn't produce well. Yes, it was Kyrie and fucking LeBron that got them that championship.
You're definitely right. But the thing that I like to bring up is that Kyrie was the one who won the championship. Because when you look at that replay, who's the one who iced that J in front of Curry?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
But LeBron did set it up with the block. He did.
Yeah,
so I can't. Honestly, you were right. You're right. Let me stop talking crazy.
Not even that. It's not. I'm not even talking about the plays. I'm just talking about production wise, regardless. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm not talking about the plays. Yeah, we know the plays. We know the two plays that set up everything for that win. We know the two plays. But production wise, when it was Kyrie, LeBron, and Love was nowhere to be found. So it's too much pressure on them to. Now the fucking Warriors, they're a better defensive team regardless now. So it's like, well, all right, imagine Kevin Durant on that championship team that they won, that the Cavs won. I mean, like he on Golden State and they playing him then. It wouldn't be like that. It'd be the same shit. They'll be winning 3 straight. Because it's too much pressure on Kyrie because they could double him. They can't stop. I mean,
Kyrie's
they could do what they done against LeBron.
I agree to a certain degree, but Kyrie's like fine wine. And when paired with Kevin Love and LeBron James and a competent coach, they could really disrupt a lot of things out there, man.
Only if they get the production for Kevin Love. That's it. Like if they add that,
they'd be one of the craziest triangle offenses, bro.
Exactly. Yeah. When Kevin Love had that, because they had that shit. We already know that when they won that championship, Kevin Love did not show up. The point production wasn't there. The hustle wasn't there. He felt like he was the third wheel or some shit like that. That's what he said. He felt like he's not one of the top players that he's supposed to be. He's not getting touches or something, remember?
No, you know what it was? Because he wanted to play a small forward, power forward, when his big ass need to be down there grabbing rebounds and doing what a center's supposed to do. Let's just keep it funky.
You right, but then again, that's the role he was playing. That's the role he's known of playing, or he got comfortable playing. So when you go somewhere else and switch your position, look at Melo. Bro, he looked trash. You know what I'm saying? And that's how K-Love looked in the first 2 seasons. He looked trash. He switched his position, but now he got comfortable. They know how to use him. They got Tristan Thompson, and they rotate them in and out the position. Because even when you was hearing in the beginning of the season, Kevin Love's going to be playing center. Because what was that? Cleveland's trying to create their own death lineup. That joint almost caused death. You know what I'm saying? So it backfired in a way that they didn't even want. But look, we're going to move to the next one, man. We're going to do a conference finals recap. Granted, Dan, it's already 30 minutes in, so I don't know how much of this show we could give y'all because, Jones might have to dip out early. But look, let's talk about Chris Paul's injured playoff career. I definitely want to touch on this, man.
He's the most misfortunate, talented point guard in the history of
I don't think they made enough of the storyline about this because when you really sit back and look at it, for the last 3 years, he's been injured in the playoffs. Yep. Wait, Game 7 against Golden State when they needed you the most. I don't know what your hand got fractured. You got a swollen hand, bro. If you don't soldier up and get out there, I don't know what is wrong with you, yo. Like, granted, let me know if I'm crazy, but come on, dog. Like, this is what you've been playing for. Game 7.
Well, it depends on everything.
His shit was hamstring though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a hamstring. Like you can't really walk, let alone sit there and try to jog or hobble up and down the court without aggravating that shit.
So he made out of glass then. So wait, if he made out of glass, I'm okay with accepting that.
Well, it's the age now. Like Chris Paul, 33, I think, or some shit like that.
So he's 33 and he's made out of glass. So I'm trying to understand.
He's getting old, bro. Like he had to do a lot on the Hornets. Like he was jumping high and shit like that. Like it's mad shit that go into it. Like he hurt himself since his career. His whole career he was being hurt.
Yeah, because when he was at the Hornets, he was damn near Derrick Rose over there, bro.
Yeah, you damn sure right. But now, it's not that I'm trying to kill Chris Paul, because I think he's a very talented player, probably one of the best guards out there, and he proves to the NBA why the guard is important. Like a traditional point guard, one who runs the offense, sets up the offense, and scores. You get what I'm saying? He does it all exceptionally.
Keep that shit in check.
Facts. And you hit the ball in the head, bro. I left that out. He's a great defender. But now when you look at it in the playoffs, I don't care about the regular season. It's 82 games, bro. You could rest up till it's time to play ball in the playoffs. Like, that's how Coach Pop been doing it for years, because the regular season doesn't matter. But when you look at the playoffs and you look at, say, You took out the Spurs that year, and then you shit the bed against the Rockets. Then before that, I think him and Blake Griffin got injured in the playoffs. I'm like, bruh. Then this year, your hamstring. I'm like, what is it? Then when it was just you against bruh, it's like it's at least 4 to 5 years he has been plagued with injuries, like playoff, like sitting him out injuries.
But that chalks up to what me and Mac was talking to, because like in New Orleans, when it was him and David West, he was Derrick Rose. He was the fastest guard out at the time. He had the best handle at the time, and his moves is so sharp that you would really fall. We was talking about Chris Paul making a lot of motherfuckers fall.
He just couldn't make it to the playoffs by himself.
He just couldn't make it to the playoffs because David West wasn't ready. But he was using his legs so fucking much. Like I think his last year in New Orleans, he hurt himself, and he missed the rest of the season, or some shit like that. Or he missed their last couple games, and they could have made it to the playoffs as the 8th seed that year. That's what he did, because he got hurt. It was his leg. Like the nigga uses his legs too much. When he little, you gotta look at that too. Like being little and trying to jump that high to get the ball up over Kevin Durant. Anybody who basically taller than you, like that's a lot of strength coming from down there. So it's kind of like, you know what I mean? It's kind of eating at him, man.
I agree, but I agree to a certain degree, because it's like I get it, but like once niggas hear that story of Kobe when Jalen Rose, didn't move. He had to sprain, pop his ankle, went into the back room, popped it back in, and went headed to win. It was, his 4th chip? Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like when you hear...
It wasn't built that way, bro.
No, you're absolutely right. But it's like when you're Chris Paul, it's like, yo, I've been here before. Let alone 2nd round knockout. I'm talking about I've been here in a crunch time, crucial time where the team needs me and injured, let alone in the 2nd round. And you're telling me, yo, give me 2 shots in the thigh, bro. I'm gonna soldier this one out, bro. Give me 2 shots in the thigh, couple. You feel me? Some Zoloft.
Jones, you hear what this nigga promoting, son?
Give me 2 shots.
Hold on, I'm over here. Hey, yo, Piff, I'm here. I'm really listening to what you're saying. I'm like, hold up, this nigga promoting some thugged out shit, son.
Hey, yo, it's not that I want him to go out there and do the wild shit, man. It gets to a point where it's like, yo, bro, man, enough is enough, bro. We gotta
win. Yo, son, this nigga is Bobby Knight in the making, son.
But I understand where Piff comes from, because James Harden did exactly what James Harden always do, not show up.
Oh yeah, we got to get on him too. Wait, James Harden. Wait, he shit the bed. He shit the bed too, man. He shit the bed many times.
For the most missed 3-point attempts in a single game at 11.
Bruh. At 11. Wait, let alone at 11. Last year, crucial game to when a team needed him, he didn't show up. Year before that, I think, what was it? He was barely came through. He was a 4th round, because they switched coaches. He was an 8th seed. They still got it cracking, made it to things. I forgot. I think they did good, but shit the bed. Then the year before that, I think he was up 3-1. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, come on.
The Clippers.
I don't know how he's still on the team, bro.
I don't know how he's a star. Like, he's not a bad player, but he should not have the ball at the end of the game. He should not have the ball most of the fucking game, honestly. Because this nigga,
James Harden is really that good. Let's not talk crazy.
Great.
You get what I'm saying?
Great.
No, absolutely.
But you know what? When it comes to it, something gotta be done. Your confidence gotta be fucked up for you to be sitting here going.
Yeah, because
5 for 25 with
that nigga just be
6 or 7 free throws.
But you know what it is? They need that 3rd player. They need who's the 3rd player? Clint Capella? Eric Gordon?
Yes, Eric Gordon has proved that, you know what, I'm reliable. Put me in. Eric Gordon proved that shit over these playoffs. Eric Gordon double figures every game.
No. I'm sorry. The only thing he proved is that he could make a shot, and he deserves to be in the NBA.
He could get his own shot. He could get his own shot. He can do what James Harden and Chris Paul can do. Make his own shot, because that's what he was doing. He was going into the body of Kevin Durant all game. making him get fouls, making him play hard defense. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was doing that shit. He was creating shots for other people. So he's a shot creator. He proved that, you know what? All right, I was injured. I tore my ACL twice, but I'm good now, and I can actually, like, that's their third player right there. Now, if they get LeBron, that's just extra. They gonna win. Like, you ain't gonna be able to stop that. I don't know if it's gonna really work out, but you know what I mean? Eric Gordon showed that he was good enough, man. Like, they should have gave him more time. They should have gave him more. He should have started, dog. They should have had him, Harden, Paul, Ariza, and Capella. That's it. Instead of Ryan Anderson, who barely played because he was injured, and he was throwing up bullshit too. Like, come on, bro. I'd have took him over that.
No, wait. You make a good point, man, but it's just like it gets to the degree. It's like some players just don't got ice water, man. Like, granted, I'm gonna keep it G. It's like a lot of people didn't believe that Golden State. I mean, the Rockets were gonna beat them out. You feel me? Or a lot of people didn't believe that the Golden State were gonna lose. So, you know, you got to look at it from both spectrums. But when you look at it objectively and like, yo, look, they had everything in their corner. Home court advantage. They were up in the series, and they were shooting lights out. They had the better offense for at least 3 to 4 games in the series. I just don't know what happened. I think it was those 1 or 2 quarters where they were able to come back, get it going, is what really set them back.
It was always the third quarter that they lost, and they lost that shit by double figures. They lost that shit by 15, 18, 20, 15, and 14 in those games. Like, that was the margin between their third quarter score and the Warriors scoring. But it's mainly because James Harden tried to get going during that time. Like, it was more ISO ball from that nigga. Instead of him doing what got him in the league, he started ISO balling so he could try to catch up and warm up. Like, the games, they had the games,
you know, the thing that's crazy is that if you notice the Rockets, their whole thing for at least most of the season was ISO ball. If you look at James Harden's game, he's not out there zoning, facilitating, and passing. Like, you know, I'm not going to say he doesn't do it every here and there, but that's not his game.
Which is understandable, but if you're that star player, all right, me and you, Mac, the star players of the team, you're having a bad game, but you always got the ball in your hand. If you know you're not making shit, and the other team goes on a run, are you going to continue to come down there and try to get your own shot, or are you going to sit here and do something else in order to sit here and get this game back to under our control?
No,
That's where it comes down to. Star players make that decision. LeBron James, when he know he ain't on, what he do? He pass. All right, boom. Kevin Durant, if he know he ain't on, he passing. You know what I'm saying? The best players on the team always make the best decisions. James Harden did not make the best decisions, point blank. He's not a decision maker. He do not need to have the ball in his hands making decisions.
He's not, but but wait, we figured that out because I think it was last year. They was like, oh, I think D'Antoni wants James Harden to be the point guard, and then all of a sudden they got Chris Paul, and the team started playing better because they saw that they needed a real point guard. Because James Harden, exactly like I said, he's not facilitating, he's not moving the ball. His main thing, bro, he's just a better Melo. Let's really look at him for what he is. He's a better Melo. Melo is good, but look at James Harden could drain the 3. He could get fouls. He could take it to the rack. He's actually a more versatile Melo. Because think about it, Melo just started taking it to the rack in OKC, and he looks terrible when he does it, bro. He looks like he got freaking cinder blocks on his feet. But compared to James Harden, that's his game. The Euro step, creating contact, shooting the 3. You know, he even got handles. When was the last time you seen Melo saw somebody? It's not even to compare him to Melo, but it's the simple fact. It's like, yo, bruh, James Harden is out there dripping, bruh. Facts.
I understand that. I definitely understand that, but that's where he needs to stay. And that's where the other part is coaching comes into play. Because Mike D'Antoni just let that shit go. Yeah, I want us to do this. I want us to do this. No, my nigga. You got to be a better coach. If that shit ain't working, fuck that. No. Running the ball down low.
No, you're right.
Run it down low. We're not about to keep shooting these threes, yo. We down 15. Fuck out of here. Run it down low.
Well, look, man, we're gonna move to the next one, man. Hope Matt can join us. But we got 3 more. Give it 5 minutes each. We should be good, and we'll be able to wrap up out of here. But my next thing is like, yo, as far as the conference finals goes, I think it was great. But now my main question is who's up for next as far as with the 2019 season. And when I say who's up for next, we saw Philly, we saw Boston, we saw the Rockets. Basically, and we have predictions that the East is going to change. We're going to touch on that. We're going to touch on that definitely. But when we look at what we saw, oh no, absolutely,
that's a part of the segment because the East is determined basically on where LeBron goes. Wait, you'll never be able to pick out the East on his own. All right, we know who's going to be in a playoff.
Well, how about this? Without LeBron affecting anything, the teams we saw as far as their core nucleus, as their depth as far as in the playoffs and on the roster, who do we believe is going to be there next year playing even harder? Because we saw and I'm honestly, the Rockets wasn't even on the list. Philly and the Celtics, okay. Were they going to be in the conference finals or they're?
Yeah, I can see them in the conference finals, honestly. If they don't match up 1 and 2 with each other. If they don't match up 1 and 2 with each other.
That's going to be another year the same thing, bro. They're going to be back there again. The Sixers got something to prove, bro.
No, I believe the Sixers going to be.
We got to hope. We got to hope that the Sixers got something to prove, but are not the number 2. Like, I mean, they're not facing each other in the semi-conference again. Like, that's what we don't want. So they got to play hard. So I think they're going to the conference finals. I hope they go to the conference finals because that's going to be good as hell.
Well, if they go head to head, no, it definitely would be good. But then again, there's so many moving parts there. But I'm gonna be frank. What I saw, I think Philly has the better upside as far as talent. I think Boston has the better team as far as coaching. That may not say you know what I'm saying.
I like how you put that. I like how you put that.
You know what I mean?
We can't forget that because
they definitely got.
Philly don't have a depth yet. They don't have you know what I'm saying? Like they don't have that.
Well, they technically do have the depth. It's just that they're not being utilized to the point that we feel that they're there. Because remember, they still got a Jahlil Okafor. They got Robert Covington. They still got. Oh no, they traded Okafor to the Nets. I'm sorry. Yeah. Damn. So what happened to Okafor? I ain't hear nothing from him all season.
Because he's a bum. He's a washout. He's a bum.
Wow. Real talk though.
When you get traded to the Nets, you washed out.
Bro, he been in the season 2. Well, he been in the league 2 years? He didn't even play a full season yet.
Hey, bro, it's funny. I noticed that when we were in fantasy basketball, son. That's when I noticed it.
Oh my God. He's a washout. The only person that's really relevant on the Nets is D'Angelo Russell, and that's only because
I was trying to get him out. I was trying to get Okafor, but then son, I looking at his stats. I was like, he's washed.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm looking at his joints as far as his regular season. He only averages 12 minutes, 6 points. He's a 50% free throw shooter. 2 boards? How are you that big? Dang, man.
That nigga is one step from being retired, bro.
Yeah.
No bullshit.
Son, ain't
nobody gonna pick up that stuff next year.
The NBA gonna retire his ass. He's not gonna be his option.
And it's crazy because he was in the same draft with Karl Anthony Towns, and we still see how dominant Karl Towns is, or at least how he was able to prosper.
I can say Philly, they gave him his shot. He just didn't strive in that system that Philly run. Like Philly been running the same system for a while. Like you got to be able to shoot. You got to be able to. You feel me? You got to get at least a mid-range shot. You got to have that playing with Philly. Even all they big men had that shit. All they big men. So they've been playing the same system for the longest time. He don't have a shot. He's not good down low. It's just like he wasn't going to make it there regardless. He wasn't.
No, facts. Not it. When you break it down like that, no, it's definitely everything that needs to be addressed. And as far as you can bring it to the fans and the people listening, like, nah, you're definitely right. But it's just that when we come together and just really look at it, man, it's like there's so much upside for him being like, what was he, a 1 pick or 2 pick?
He was the number 1 pick.
So wait, is it safe to say he's a bust?
Yes, he is.
Factory.
Because right now, the only number 1 pick as a big man that has developed worse than him was Anthony Bennett, and he's on the net. Oh
no. Greg.
Really?
Greg Oden.
Now, Greg Oden wasn't a bust. He got injury issues. You get what I'm saying? That's a different story, bro. I'm not giving him a pass because, granted, he did give us some lackluster play, but I feel like the injuries really played a bigger part in his career than his play did, if that makes any sense.
Yeah,
that makes perfect sense.
It does.
But let's look at Anthony Bennett for a second now. And this
way, average less than 1 point with like 2 minutes.
Oh, he's not even in the NBA no more. Oh no, yeah, because he was in the NBA.
Right?
Now he went back to Canada. Right? But wait, that's crazy. He was in Brooklyn. So the Brooklyn took the last bust. That was the #1 pick, and now they're flirting with the next bust. I'm gonna be honest, he's technically a bust because if you're in the league 2 years, you're not starting, coming off the bench, and you're barely averaging 13 minutes in a game. So you're playing at best a quarter, or if we break it down, you're playing 3 minutes a quarter.
Hold up, time out. So time out, Piff. Are you telling me that the Brooklyn Nets is the new Sacramento Kings?
They're Sacramento East.
Yes, they are.
You heard it here first. Them niggas is Sacramento East. Shit. My nigga.
New expansion team.
You get what I'm saying? New expansion team, bro. Watch out.
Oh, shit. Oh.
But with that being said, man, I'm gonna look at it like this. Just to get back to the main topic on hand, we was talking Boston. I feel like they have the better team as far as what the coaching goes, and if you look at their upside, I think they still have a #1 pick. I think they still have a few top picks going into the next year. You get what I'm saying? So they have trade bait, they have pieces that they've developed, and if they don't, they have picks they could trade. So they literally have a great upside, and then on top of that, Lord willing, everything pans out. They get Kyrie and Gordon Hayward back with all these young pieces they developed and their #1 pick.
I'm really interested to see how they're going to play. That's what I'm really interested in.
Me too, because you know what? Kyrie went over there for it to be his team, and it's not.
And them young boys took over, son.
It's not even that they took over. It's just Brad Stevens took over. Brad Stevens took over. That mad scientist took over. This is nobody's team but mine.
So I'm gonna ask you a question. So do you get rid of
Hayward you don't get rid
and Kyrie?
No, hell no. They can't get rid of Hayward because they signed him to a max deal.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you get rid of Kyrie?
Wait, you can't. No, you don't get rid of Kyrie. No, Kyrie got 2 years left. So wait, you take him for the next year, see what he amounts to. If he works, I bet more than likely he will work because it's Kyrie. But if he don't work out, or you find out that he's made of glass, or he got that Derrick Rose syndrome, you trade him because remember he's on a 2-year deal. But now, in the event that he's not made of glass, and you do get them back, him with Gordon Hayward back, and you still have that young core. Just hold on. I'm only winding it out for a second because if you remember the 2008 Clippers with Doc Rivers, their bench was retarded. They had Jermaine O'Neal, Shaquille O'Neal. They had
that was big man central, son.
Bro, they had Shaquille O'Neal.
But the 2000, yes, they did.
They had Jermaine O'Neal, not Shaquille.
Bro, you better do your research, bro. We ain't playing them.
They had Shaquille.
Bro, you better do some basketball history.
Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta see this because I don't think they had Shaquille, bro.
Yeah, boy, you better recognize. I'm pulling their roster up right now. They had Kevin Durant, Eddie House, Kendrick Perkins, Paul Pierce, Tony Allen, Ray Allen, Sam Cassell. Bro, these niggas. Hold on. Sam, wait. Oh no. I'm cooking. That wasn't their roster. Don't take. I just got excited. I was like Sam Cassell.
What?
Wait, they might have had Sam. All right, they had Ray Allen, Tony Allen. No, they really had Sam Cassell, Glenn Davis, Kevin Garnett, Kendrick Perkins, Paul Pierce, Rajon Scanlon. No, that wasn't even. That wasn't. Hold up, what was the roster?
I'm looking at it now.
I think it was 2009.
It's 2007, 2008. Yeah, they didn't have Shaq 2007, 2008. Yo, Coutinho Mobley, Smush Parker, Ruben Patterson, Josh Powell, Quentin.
What was it, 10? Then it had to be like 2010.
Al Thornton, Aaron Williams, Marquis Williams, Andre Bennett, Elgin Brand, Sam Cassell, Paul Davis, Guantanamo Diaz, Darren Ducayu, and Nick Felias, and Sean Livingston. Okay.
Nah, they had a boss team, man. Hold on, 2000.
They always had a decent team, though. They always had a decent team. Boston did. If you didn't really think about it, because their consistency with good players, it runs deep, bro. It really do.
No, we talk about the Clippers. We ain't talking about Boston.
I thought you talking about Boston. My bad. My fault.
No, I'm talking Boston.
Oh, okay. I know I wasn't going crazy.
Wait, you talking Boston? I thought you were talking Clippers.
No, I was talking Boston.
You keep saying Sam Cassell and shit.
I said Celtics. Sam Cassell was on there, too. Oh, it was the 2010-2011 season. Okay, my bad. I got my year. I said 2008. It was a 10-11 season, but they had Ray Allen. They had Carlos Arroyo, Avery Bradley. Damn, Avery Bradley been with them for a minute. Glenn Davis, Kevin Garnett, Jeff Green,
Jermaine O'Neal, Shaq O'Neal.
You get what I'm saying? Kendrick
Nate
Perkins,
Robinson.
Paul Pierce, Rajon Rondo, Delonte West. Bruh, they bench was a starting team, bruh. Their bench was could have, bruh.
Yeah, these niggas came hard, bro.
And wait, and they didn't get past. I think they only made it to like the second round. I think they might have got bounced in the conference finals of the second round against LeBron and the Heat. But they was boss.
Son, you remember Troy Murphy?
Son, who don't remember Troy Murphy?
Yo, son, what happened to
Wasn't
him?
he a sniper?
Oh, wait, you mean as far as behind the arc or in real life?
No, beyond the arc.
Oh, yeah. All right, good.
No. He was a big man. He was a big man down in the paint, yo. Troy Murphy got busy in the paint.
Nah, he was a very cumbersome nigga, man. But you get what I'm saying? He from Jersey.
Oh shit, yeah, they did. Yo, they had the Boston team, yo. Looking at this roster.
Yeah, bro, they shit was cracking.
They had the best team, yo.
Oh, this nigga retired.
Who?
Nate Christie,
Troy Murphy.
Yeah. Sasha Pavlovich, Nate Robinson, Lon Wade.
Bro, that team was boss, yo. That team was boss.
Yep.
I think everyone was like on 1-year deals though. But it's simple fact that the niggas was boss, yo.
That's the. Yep.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
we hear you. You hear us, Mac?
Yo, boy. I can't hear you.
Oh boy, Mac shit going out.
This nigga done did some hot boy shit.
You.
This nigga Max might go out when we were about to end the show. Literally, we got one more topic and the show done, and his mic goes out. Shout out to you, bruh. Shout out to your equipment falling apart at this on the 1 yard line. You know what I'm saying?
The 50-yard line, my nigga.
Fuck the 50. He dropped that shit on the fucking 1. He dropped, bro. That nigga made it to the end zone and fumbled.
That nigga thought it was a touchdown at the 2-yard line.
Like, bruh, his equipment said, "Nah, nigga, you ain't recording no more."
Oh, we got jokes.
We got jokes. I'm like,
if you relentless, son.
You know, it's all love, man. Look, man, we got one more on the slate, gentlemen. I saved the best for last, man. It was a great cast, you know. And I'm gonna be honest, the next one's gonna be even better because we still got them show notes cracking. But look, this one right here. Let me tell you this, bruh. Where's LeBron going? That's what we really want to know.
I really don't know. I have the slightest. That's a tough one.
Win, lose, or draw.
In the East. He's staying in the East.
He might not. I think he might.
Nah, he's staying in the East. Nah, he don't want to. You got to play much harder in the West.
But where are you going in the East, though? Where is he going in the East? Where is he going to go?
He's going to go Philly.
Oh, my God.
The only reason why I say he going to go Philly and stay East is because you got to play hard in the West. Like, we were just talking about
he's going to fuck up his career.
If he go to Philly, bro, he's not going to fuck up his career. Like,
okay, but okay. All right, bet. Okay.
Like, all right, cool. Destroy the shit.
If he goes, if he goes to Philly, who's the trade for?
Nah, he's gonna be a free agent. Who you going? What you mean? They don't gotta trade nobody. Wait, I'm over here processing shit in my head, man. I'm like, what you mean trade, man? That boy.
Oh, Oh, he's a wow.
Yeah, he always structured his shit to be a 2-year deal just in case, you know, they could get more people.
Nah, fact.
Okay.
Like,
wow.
He's been doing that since he came back to Cleveland.
Yeah, and on top of that, he gonna get the max too. That boy looking at 30 a year. I think he wants 35.
No. Anthony Davis is gonna get the Supermax, which is 30 a year. LeBron gonna get
the Ultramax.
Yeah, he gonna get something bigger than that because he won 35 million.
Yo, son, these niggas get the type of money these niggas is making, son, just to put a ball in the hoop, bro. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, but I think he going Philly because, like I said, the West you really do have to play harder. Granted, he's gonna be on a team like the Spurs.
The Cavs gonna hate him again.
Portland, or fucking Houston. He's gonna be on squads where there's more help. But he's still gonna get the bulk of the work no matter where he goes.
Yeah, I think he's gonna stay in the East, man. Staying in the East. The West is too hard. It's between Philly. Damn, Philly. Honestly, if it's not Philly, then he's going to the West. Cause let me look at the NBA teams right now. Cause now I'm thinking, I don't see him going to Washington.
The teams that's looking at him.
He ain't going to Toronto.
Philly.
Nah, he's going to the Sixers, yo.
It's either the Sixers or the Knicks.
LA looking at him, Philly looking at him.
Nigga in New York, wow.
Bro, I ain't gonna hold you. That's the inner fan in me talking. But if we used to really look at this objectively, man, what other
Knicks could offer
time out? Yeah, true, but it's the thing though. Yo, that Knicks curse is gonna destroy LeBron James.
It's not even. Nah, LeBron is good enough to. Wait.
I think he gonna outpower that shit like Superman, bro. On some real shit. Just because it's fucking LeBron, bro.
Son, New York is an NBA player kryptonite, son.
Nah, you right, but I ain't gonna do him like that because I doubt he's gonna really go there and really make that shit work. But it's like, at the end of the day, it's because Porzingis ain't coming back next year, so that's the dunny. Because that his injury is way bigger than what they're making it out to be. And then when you look at the East, it's like, yo, he ain't going to Washington. It's either up to Milwaukee. I doubt he's going there. That's like Cleveland 2.0, but worse. He's been to Miami.
It's not Cleveland 2.0 because then he got Giannis, who is a great player.
Yeah, and I'm just talking about the city itself. It's a trash ass city.
Well, he's not going to the team with the best city.
Yes, he is, bro. He is born and raised in Cleveland. Like, if you were born and raised in Jersey, you're going to want to play for the Knicks. And then if you get traded or if you leave, you're going to want to go to Miami. And then if you come back, I'm going to go back to the Knicks. Bro, you ain't gonna go. Bro, those are the best cities. Your hometown and the town away from home. Bro, you ain't trying to go to fucking Milwaukee where it's winter 9 months of the year. Get the fuck out of here.
Everything's a straight shot.
You know what I'm saying? But as far as if we looking at this objectively, if he was to go to the West, it'd probably be
the Spurs.
Yeah. Yo, you know what? If Popovich had a guy like LeBron James, oh my God.
I'm telling you, Pop would get LeBron, bro.
Damn, boy. Wait, when you say that, though, two great basketball minds playing for the chip?
Yeah, bro.
Exactly. But San Antonio, hella slow motion, man.
Let it sink in, bro.
But that's the same maniacal thing LeBron is doing right now, though. He slowed his own game down. Remember, LeBron was all fast-paced, power, velocity, like he was all that. But once he actually looked at the game, slowed it down from his first final loss. Remember, his first final he lost. Once that first final loss came, he slowed his whole game down. He is more methodical than anything. And the way the Spurs play with LeBron, Mod, and Pop, bro, that'll be deadly.
No,
agreed. Definitely agreed.
No, I could definitely agree with that too, man. But I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just too hit and miss, bro. Honestly, when I look at the West,
the only best team for him to go to is the Spurs, the Houston.
But wait, I'm gonna be realistic with you. LeBron is not going to the best team. LeBron has never went to the best team, and I don't think he's going to start. And I'm not saying that to change the narrative. When he went to Miami, they weren't the best team. Think about it. The only person they literally had was Dwayne Wade. Then LeBron came. Then Chris Bosh came. Then they started building the Mike Millers, the James Jones. Udonis Haslem was there already. And, they had, what was it? And then they coached up, what was his name? Spoelstra. He came into position. He came into fruition there as well, too. So that team literally got built on the fly. So wherever he goes, he's going to be able to have a helping hand in building the team. He's not going somewhere where there's a bunch of expiring contracts or a bunch of wash niggas on max deals. Fuck out of here, bro. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. If he goes anywhere, it's probably going to be New Orleans, the Spurs, or Minnesota. Maybe even the Clippers. If he goes to L.A., I can see him going to the Clippers.
Minnesota, bro. He's not going to Minnesota, bro.
No, I highly doubt he's going to Minnesota as well, but I only bring them up as far as like they got a good coach and they got a good core. Now, he could definitely go in there and move some things around, but at the same time, I think he'll probably do more disruption than actually construction because Cat, Wiggins, Butler, Gibson,
Wiggins is a bust.
Wiggins been a bust. Wiggins been a bust.
So don't mention.
Oh yeah, since you said that, yeah, he's not going there. He traded Wiggins to get luck. Yeah, that's a dunny. So on to the next. Honestly, it could even be Utah, New Orleans, San Antonio. I definitely see them. I don't see the Lakers.
You just said he's not going to go somewhere where it's snow 9 months out of the year.
That nigga not going to
Utah,
it though.
Snows a whole hell of a lot in Utah.
Nah, you're right, and there's a bunch of Mormons out there. I don't know how you feel about that. Yo, you know what's crazy, man? Now that I'm actually sitting here and thinking about it, the Lakers is actually a realistic expectation, yo.
You know what? Hold up, time out. That's not the first time I heard that. They've been talking about that all season.
Hold on, let me look at it.
It is, but you got to look at it now because they're going to keep Lonzo. They're going to keep Kyle Kuzma. That's who they really going to keep. They'll probably keep Julius Randle, too.
They're going to trade Isaiah Thomas. They're going to probably trade Brandon Ingram. They're going to...
Yeah, they're going to trade him.
They're going to get... Julius Randle's going to walk.
No, he ain't going to walk.
He's an expiring contract.
They're going to keep him, though. They're going to keep him.
No, he's going to get more money elsewhere, bro. You got to understand, when your contract's expiring, you're going to the highest bidder. Unless LeBron's coming and you don't care about your career.
Money. That's the thing. He's not going to get offered that much money. He didn't really produce this season like that. He had a couple good games.
He ain't produced his career like that, bro. Let's keep it a buck. But
exactly. So he had a couple good games this year, but he's not going to no highest bidder. Ain't nobody going to offer that nigga no 4-year, $50 million contract. That nigga about to get a 2 years, $16 million, $20 million contract. Call it a day. Let's see what you do these 2 years because you ain't do shit your whole year. Your whole career. Like, come on.
Hear this out. They're going to trade Brook Lopez. They're going to keep KCP. They're going to keep Zubac. They're going to keep Josh Hart. Luol Deng is out. Well, no, they're going to keep Luol Deng. You need a veteran. A good veteran. They're going to get rid of Julius Randle. Kyle Kuzma is actually the star. It's not Lonzo. Lonzo could be a good point guard. You get what I'm saying? Brandon, it's the truth, though. Brandon Ingram.
I'm glad you finally agreed with it.
He's hit and miss. He's hit and miss. And Isaiah Thomas... He's hit and miss. They're all practically trade bait. And the reason why I say that...
get rid of Isaiah Thomas if LeBron goes.
Because check it. LeBron will come. It'll be LeBron, Kuz, Lonzo, PG. Now think about it. LeBron, PG, Kuz. Now you need a big man. Who's going to be their big? Who?
Zurich, the dude you said they're going to keep. They're going to get rid of Brook Lopez and keep Zurich, right?
I don't think Zurich is ready, man.
He's going to have to be if they get rid of Brook Lopez.
Yeah, I'm about to say that.
It's Zubac, I mean. LeBron needs an experience. Bro, he's trying to win a championship. He ain't trying to develop players.
No experience championship caliber type. They're going to get like a veteran's minimum, bummed out, washed out veteran center. They're not going to get no real decent quality center that he can go, all right, let's go. They got enough money to sign 2 max players. And if you're talking PG going to go there, it's going to be LeBron and PJ. That's it.
No, they can do 3.
That's it.
Well, no, they got enough room for 2. So they can max out PG, they can max out LeBron, but then it's like they still need a big. I'm sorry. They need a big. They're going to have to
trade one of their stars then. Then they're going to have to trade one of their stars because they got rid of Randall. They got rid of basically most of their trade bait already to make that space.
No, they got rid of all their trash. They got rid of all the dead weight. They got rid of all the fat. Let's really be honest, bro. We're talking about players who've been there for like 3-4 years and have done shit.
Yeah, that's what it is. But
like,
yeah, they got rid of all that shit. And
KCP is good.
They maxed out what's the name?
Luol Deng has done shit. Shannon Fry has done shit. Brandon Ingram has done shit. Brooke Lopez has done shit. Gary Payton II has done shit. Like, come on, bro. Isaiah Thomas has done shit. Julius Randle has done shit.
I understand what you're saying. I ain't arguing with you that they're not dead weight.
And I think Magic even said everyone but Lonzo and Kuzma is on the freaking chopping block. So come on, bro.
Exactly.
They even traded Randle for him to turn up in the Nets, bro. Like, come on, bro.
They give up their trade B. Okay, this is what I'm saying though. They give up their trade B. They don't have no more trade B. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna have to keep some of those pieces that you said earlier. They got to get rid of in order to get a quality center, because they could do a sign and trade. We'll give you these two motherfuckers, but this one dude, we'll take the rest of his contract, and y'all got to take this.
Oh, they're gonna sign. I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna sign and trade for Tristan. They're gonna sign and trade for Tristan.
They're gonna have to, because LeBron.
And then wait, and then if Kevin Love is on his last year, he gonna walk and he gonna go to LA. Oh, LA gonna be bomb. And then but then he gonna have a hard road, because he's gonna have to go against the Rockets. He's gonna have to go against the Spurs. He's gonna have to go against the Jazz, and he's gonna have to go against the freaking Warriors.
If the Rockets don't get another veteran, that's gonna pick up. Because I'm not saying Chris Paul is made of glass, but I don't think he's going.
I'm calling
I think he's gonna be injured next week.
I'm calling it.
Next season, I think he's gonna be injured.
No, you're right. He's gonna be injured next week and next season. no, you, bro. We gotta call it for what it is, bro.
So, and then James Harden, he don't show up. So unless he get over this hump and fear that he could finally shoot right, he's pretty much garbage for playoffs. They're gonna need somebody else.
Sometimes you just can't teach old dogs new tricks, bro.
Sometimes you gotta throw the whole dog away and get a new pet.
Word. Because you need a snake. You need a snake.
You know what your new name is? Yo, Piff new name is Executive Decision Piff. That's
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Throw the whole dog away, bro. We need a new pet. Getting you a fucking rabbit.
If that dog's still shitting in the house after 6 years of being there, and I done spent all this fucking money on this nigga,
throw this nigga away, man.
Fuck this dog. Listen, you know what? That's a loss.
Yeah,
that's a big loss.
Chalk that nigga up, man. Just hope he don't just hope he don't find his way in Thailand and China. But bruh, you fucked up a good thing, bro. You got to go.
Because that nigga, I tell you, boy, like this is the this is the fourth year of disappearing Harden. It's so bad, yo.
Well, everything is bad, but that's why we tried to touch on it the way we did, bruh.
But we can't say they're gonna be up against the Warriors though, because even though everybody's gonna re-sign this summer, Clay gonna want more money after a while.
Nah, but wait, the salary cap goes up another $30 million. That's the shit that I'm saying. The cap's going up every year.
Oh, that's every year?
Yeah. Well, it was part of that CB, because you remember when they had the lockout. Part of the deal is that they split the earnings, and that, because I remember the salary cap jumped to something crazy. Wait, it's not even that it jumped to something crazy. If you remember that summer, niggas was getting freaking bank. It was like Tony Allen was getting 120. What was it? Tony Allen who got 125 million? Not Tony Allen. It was freaking the Memphis guard. No, the guard from Memphis.
No, Mike Conley.
Mike Conley got 125 million. Where? And I'm gonna be honest. Son, real shit. Memphis ain't going nowhere. Bruh, he just got a max deal because they didn't have no one else to spend it on. Think about that.
Marc Gasol. I done gave that nigga the max.
Man, Marc Gasol. Wait, that's their big. Marc Gasol on his way out. That's their big. That's their big.
Like a veteran.
Oh, that's a true vet. You get what I'm saying? So, and Luol Deng, you good, bro. We rather him.
Yo, and he gonna be the starter too. Oh, that
you know what I'm saying? But
that shit would be fucking.
But let's close the show off strong, gentlemen. Cavs is down 3-0. Game 4 is coming up. They got one more in Cleveland, and they go back to Golden State.
It's over. No, they
sweep.
Don't.
Oh wait, hold on.
Yes,
so Jones, you calling sweep?
Yes. I'm pulling out the broom already. I pulled the broom out after the game 1 debacle, because, like we said earlier, it's a lot of parts to blame in that. But I pulled the broom out after the game 1 debacle. That was their only chance of even having some type of
I blame George Hill.
Energy.
I blame George Hill
to sit here and make this a series.
I blame George Hill.
it's so weird.
No, I agree. Well, Mac, what you saying? Sweep? Gentleman sweep?
Yeah, I think it's a gentleman sweep, bro.
Oh, so they're going to win this one and they're going to go back and get cracked in Oakland.
Basically.
Well, I'm still sticking to it, man. Cavs in 7, bro. I don't care what none of y'all niggas say.
It's a gentleman sweep. That's a gentleman sweep. They're going to win this one and then they're going to lose in Oakland. That's a gentleman sweep.
Yeah. No. So basically, y'all kicked up enough to not get swept.
I curse anybody who think that they are going to. Kevin Durant may not have shown up for OKC, but this year, he is unguardable. No matter who's on him, no matter what's on him.
Bro, that shot he made last night was fucking retarded. I ain't going to hold you.
Been shooting 50% throughout the whole fucking playoffs.
I had to snap that
from
shit.
The three-pointers this whole fucking play. This nigga has been on point. Nobody's stopping him. He's going to put up one hell of a performance Friday. Steph going to come alive. Clay going to come alive. They're going to lose by 30 points. It's over Friday. It's over.
Well, you heard it here first. I ain't gonna debate with him because we gonna do another cast on Friday, recapping that. Oh yeah, no, we going back to back, bro. I'm liking this right now. We going back to back. So it's either gonna be Friday or Monday, but there's gonna be another cast, and we're gonna give you the full enchilada. It's gonna be a deluxe show, so keep it posted and mark your calendar. We might even go live, man. So we need to bring these live shows back into fruition. But just to let y'all know, you already got our predictions. I got the Cavs in 7. Mac got a gentleman sweep, and this boy King Jones already got his broom in hand. So you already know where we're going as far as who we taking. But with that being said, this is the Daily Heat Check Smokecast, man. I am your host, Sir Piffery Goodness. You know you can find me at Instagram, at Twitter, at Piff Beats with a Z. Make sure you follow. And to the left of me, the best of me, my good sir King Jones. Please talk to the people and tell them where they can find you.
Oh, you can find me on Twitter at KingJones_464. This has been a hell of a show.
Oh, absolutely.
And I'm sure y'all gonna like what my prediction is.
Absolutely. And we're gonna see if you're right or not. But to the left of him, the best of him, my good sir Mac Amazing. Please talk to the people and tell them where they can find you.
Yo, find me on Instagram and Twitter, M.AMAYZN. Holla at me. Have a good night.
You already know. This is probably episode 27 or 28. We know it's been a while, but we going to come back more frequent. And we still got a full show for y'all. So this is just like a little mini cap recap in between the nightcap. And you know all that good thing, this and that. But I don't really rap, but that did make a little string together. Watch out. That mixtape may be coming back. I need you in all songs. But with that being said, we is out, y'all. This is the Daily Heat Check Smokecast, man. We appreciate your love and support. Tell a friend to tell a friend. It's them again. And don't forget to subscribe on all major platforms and networks. We're out.
Peace.